to 4 p.m. as we take a look at the goings-on, what is happening at the Bomas of Kenya, of course, and the preparations for the election that is expected to be held tomorrow for the 4 counties that did not vote yesterday, and that is the 4 counties in Nyanza region. A very good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us. Let's begin from the Bomas of Kenya, where the IEBC chairperson, Wafula Chebukati, is expected to give members of the press an update any minute from now. But for more on that, let's speak to our senior reporter, Rita Tinina, joining us live from the Bomas of Kenya. Rita, what time do we expect this update, and what really is expected to come out of that?
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Kisa Wandera. There is no telling when that update press briefing by the IEBC chairman will be happening. We had gotten a briefing that it would happen about 15 minutes ago. We are still waiting. As you mentioned, it will be the first briefing of the day, the whole of yesterday, when the country was going to the poll, the repeat presidential poll. The commission only issued 2 press briefings today. When it happens, it will be the first one of the day. And Akisa, very many questions, especially about the voter turnout. Yesterday, the commission indicated that there was a 48% voter turnout, but later the IEBC chairman, Wafula Chebukati, through his Twitter handle, indicating that only 6.5 million registered voters had gone out to cast their ballot. That, of course, does not translate to 48% turnout. So that is one of the questions that we will be raising with the IEBC chairman. Right now as well, the countdown is on to the repeat poll in 4 counties that the commission postponed the election yesterday. What has changed? What is the commission planning for tomorrow? What measures have been put in place, if at all, to ensure that things happen, election happen in those 4 counties? There are leaders who have been speaking since yesterday from those areas, Migori, Siaya, Homa Bay, Kisumu, and they are saying, come tomorrow, nothing will change. The situation that was there yesterday is what will be there tomorrow. So, Akisa, just waiting for the IEBC chairman to come and address and give an update. But as of now, Akisa, still the numbers do not add up. The IEBC, the figures it is giving. I checked on their portal about 15 minutes ago, and they say they have received Form 34As. They have received 37,036 Form 34As. That is what was reflecting on their portal 15 minutes ago. But looking at the figures, initially it had said that 5,319 stations did either not open or did not send the open signal. So we'll be trying to find out, did the stations somehow, did the commission find out that they opened? Did they finally send the open signal? If they did, why did they do that much later? But if they didn't, and that figure still stands at 5,319, then the figure will not add up. 37,000 Form 34As plus that 5,319, that is even above the number of polling stations in the country, and that is the 40,883. As well, Akisa, even if those stations then sent their message and now the results are being displayed here, still the figures won't add up. In the 4 counties that the election was postponed, those 4 counties in total have 3,881 polling stations. So if you add that 3,881 polling stations plus the results that the forms that are being displayed, and that is 37 and 36, if you add the number of polling stations from those 4 counties in Nyanza, the figure comes to 40,917, which is still above the number of polling stations, 40,883. So the numbers not adding up. What is being displayed on the IEBC portal, even if you just give it consideration the number of polling stations in Nyanza, leave alone the number of polling stations that did not open or give an open signal, the numbers are just not adding up. And that is one of the issues as well that we will be raising with the IEBC chairman, aside from the issue of the voter turnout. And among the issues that will also be seeking clarification on, the leaders who are speaking yesterday about the security issues there and saying that the situation will not change come tomorrow. There are also those raising concerns about tomorrow being Sabbath for the Seventh-day Adventists. They say that is their worship day. Elections cannot happen. And in those two counties there, Siaya, Migori, perhaps that is where there is a big population of Seventh-day Adventists. So what is the Commission considering? As well, the Kenya Certificate of Primary Education's exams begin on Monday, meaning rehearsals will be done. Education, the exam materials will have to be transported somehow throughout the weekend or on Sunday. Bearing in mind the tension in those areas, is it the appropriate day to hold the election? That is tomorrow. We'll be seeking all those clarifications from the IEBC chairman, Akisa.
Right, Rita, we'll definitely be coming back to the Bomas of Kenya any minute now when the chairperson of the IEBC, Wafula Chebukati, begins to make an address. Our senior reporter, Rita Tinina, covering the National Tallying Center there for us, saying numbers still do not add up. And those are some of the questions they will be posing to the chief returning officer once he begins his address to members of the press. The first update